ASAP.
Look, they was at the Diddy party praying for people. Be nice. They were praying for people. They knew they was getting ready to fornicate, and they was there to pray.
So they was praying before the scene.
Okay. They was praying, bro. He was like, "Look, you got
y'all got not been putting God in that shit." Pastor J, I need to holler at you, dog.
It was like they was trying to put. Why did TD need to party with Diddy though?
I told you he was praying.
I mean, come on, Nutter. Why? What was his? It ain't like he ain't heard the stories. He
Dallas, Texas.
Big black church. Come on.
Dallas, Texas. Tell Pastor J I need to holler at him ASAP. You heard?
I mean, we just gonna get him when we finish. Yo, they filming this shit? No. Hey, what's up with Diddy, man? What's up with Diddy?
Yeah.
We got some
TD
old
Jakes.
band, man.
Damn, TD. I'm on your neck now. G-Check. TD G-Check video coming out ASAP. Yeah, don't fall back now, nigga.
Hey, more people cooperating against Diddy, man. This is a reaction, man.
Locked up inside of the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. TMZ reporting more people may be getting cooperate with the feds. Let's get the latest from Fox 5 Sharon Crowley live in our newsroom. Sharon,
about the snake.
Touch myself.
The two sex workers appear to be poised to cooperate with federal investigators. The hip-hop music mogul Sean Combs, of course, was arrested earlier this week and charged with sex trafficking and using his power and prestige to sexually abuse women for years. Disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs remains behind bars at the federal detention center in Brooklyn. The U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York arresting Combs Monday on sex trafficking charges.
Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs. And he often electronically recorded them.
But bro,
Combs pled not guilty, and his lawyers tried to get him released on bond, but the judge denied his bail. It means for now he will remain locked up until trial.
We've been told
booty calls. They call it pistols, but just because he got guns is guns, right? The guns maybe not in his name.
I'm just
saying we got the drugs.
I give that right there. All the guns, and
but that ain't life sentence, homie. That ain't life sentence, homie.
I'm saying
even for the beating, even
the bringing the girls, bro. They were grown ups. If he was bringing kids, that's what they've been arguing.
First offense. I ain't got no fucked up record, dude.
Well, he had some shit back in the day when somebody died when he had put on an event and somebody died in a trample. He had that. He had the
bro. He gonna do Wesley Snipes time. 10 years.
Yeah, I can see
10
that.
years.
Then you got Keefy D trying to pin him on the Tupac murder.
Yeah, he's trying to get out of jail.
On him ASAP.
by
telling right
is,
now, bro.
He's a target.
Yeah, right now.
That's why they have him in a solitary
in my ear.
Part of the jail.
TMZ now reporting the investigation into Combs' alleged crimes is expanding, and at least one sex worker has been subpoenaed to appear before a grand jury.
We found out that
one sex worker, just at least one. No more gonna come out, especially if there's money on the table. They're trying to get a bag out of that nigga.
These two individuals, and we have actually spoken to one of them. They are both sex workers, currently sex workers. One of them says that they had an interaction with Diddy in 2014, and they are willing to tell the feds what they know about that interaction.
Criminal defense lawyer Jeremy Saland says he expects prosecutors will continue to pursue leads to bolster their chances for a conviction.
You can't, as a prosecutor, subpoena or force a witness to come speak to you in your office, but you can subpoena them to a grand jury where they can speak there or have to potentially speak there. So whether these are new witnesses, whether these are new complainants, meaning victim parties, making the allegations, will yet to be seen. But it doesn't bode well. It doesn't, certainly it's not a good thing if you're Sean Combs' team.
Bro,
well, the judge ruled that the Sean Combs was a danger to the community and posed too much of a risk of possibly interfering with his case, and that is why his next court date is in October. And if he's convicted,
that's why I'm wondering. Like, I'm just looking at
life in prison.
Like, I get the sex trafficking, but it's not kids though, bro.
Right.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I'm like, whoa, he's just a nasty, freaky nigga. But everybody got paid when they got on the plane.
Yeah, they got paid.
That's the part I want to see is I thought he was gonna get for the Porter thingy. You know, murder, my nigga. Shine. When Shine took that little deal and he did the 10 for Diddy. I'm thinking y'all coming at this nigga for this. Crazy. Y'all on board.
I heard Sean. Yeah, I didn't even pull that up. Sean heard Sean was saying something. We're gonna pull that up.
Yeah, they said Sean talking crazy. Hey, salute, hit that like button for shit show for your boy.
So
y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Film West TV. I'm about to drop the link in the chat for shit show.
Man, appreciate you. Subscribe to Pushy.Push as well, man. Hey, so what they called? Where we at? Like to show love, valuetainment. They be having a lot of good content on it, man. A lot of good interviews. They'll be interviewing mobsters, powerful people in the industry. So they saying Diddy is done, man. For all these charges, bail's denied. They talking about this could be a life sentence for your boy.
Statute of limitations on certain crimes. Once it expires, you cannot be prosecuted.
We saw, besides all the dirty, freaky stuff that we heard, which whatever, he's a freak. We've heard about the rumors from the hip hop world, but the video of him grabbing that girl, dragging her, beating the hell out of her, and nothing happened.
The hotel video.
Wow. So the sex rooms in his mansion.
Cassie, who was a long-time girl.
Yeah, which this video. Just seeing this, seeing that right there. That is Sean Combs doing this to a woman, and because what it was
not just a woman, Vinny, his girlfriend.
Okay, well, I mean, besides a relationship, that's a female. This doesn't put you in jail, so they protected him for as long as they could protect him for, right? But the sex rooms, people that you were talking about Miami were filled. They had 6 sex toys, bondage gear, hidden cameras, just like Epstein, lingerie. According to federal source, he said that as bad as Epstein, this federal source said. And one of the Department of Homeland Security agents who helped raid Diddy's Florida home claimed that the mogul had rooms that were clearly just dedicated rooms, plural, for sex. And he said, so if you were in these sex parties, you were being recorded from every possible angle, including angles that you wouldn't even know about because they were hidden. And he said days long, they called them freak offs where he drugged up victims and they were allegedly forced to sleep with male prostitutes. I sent you this video. I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen these videos that are just surfacing from Diddy. This is Diddy of him at a party and what he does to his guests at his parties. Check this one out. Look what he does. Look at him, Adam. This is during the sun.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man.
Look, that guy is just
so unfortunate. You gotta pull back though. They can see.
Are you proud of that?
Straight over. Now move out the way. You're still alive. Look at that. Look. What you finna drink on his head? And that's James from Simeon Mobile Disco. He is. I'm sure DJs aren't supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to them. Put them in
just to let you guys know, just FYI, they're not just coming for Diddy, Pat. Okay, this is, you guys heard it, Feds and Homeland Security, okay? And the only thing I'm worried about, so I'm not worried, but I mean, it is what it is. He's in this prison, this jail. They're begging for him to come out. One of the reasons the judge won't let him come out is because he's dangerous. He'll have people who have these witnesses. And this is, I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if, God forbid, something happens to this guy while he's in prison. Because we've seen people that have these cameras set up in houses and high-profile people that have been recorded. They're panicking right now.
Well, I was looking at interest rates and doing a lot of things. No, really, I wasn't diving into the story and reading everything I could on it. But I saw a couple of clips yesterday on the Breakfast Club. And the Breakfast Club were talking about this is just the beginning, that there's 2 other big names and like 7 other people that are going to come, that are going to also end up in front of the judge on this. And it's crazy. And if this is the way it was operating, then this is finally #MeToo coming to the music industry after it walked through the other side of the media industry and Les Moonbees and Harvey Weinstein and everybody.
What you just said, Push?
They need Birdman too, because he won niggas till you had to give up the cheeks to get the deal, bro.
Hey, bro. Niggas been saying I'm crazy for saying that shit, bro. Come on,
bro. That's why I said y'all like making him look like the scapegoat. I'm like, I can name a few niggas off y'all need to get if you're going after everybody, so I can do music again and not have to give up the cheeks. I left the industry because of that.
Yeah, man.
Had their moment. Now Diddy's going to have his moment. Apparently, it's the biggest and most salacious moment of all.
And they're saying his Christina Koram, his Combs chief of staff, she's probably going to be one of the main witnesses in the probe. And she was a huge member of his team. And they're dubbing her online as the Ghislaine Maxwell, the right hand, dubbed as his gatekeeper. So I'm telling you, I don't see him. The fact that the judge won't give him the $50 million bail to come out, it's not good.
It's Al Capone's accountant all over again, right? It's somebody close to the big guy.
Yeah. Speaking of Al Capone, I actually have a question.
Oh shit.
PBD, because there's two things that they said in this thing right here. They said he's denied bail after pleading not guilty to sex trafficking.
Yep.
And then the other thing was racketeering charges. We've seen what's going on with the sex trafficking, that he's in jail. He's literally in jail right now. He's denied bail. Diddy's famous lines, take that. I don't know what's going on in jail right now, but hopefully it's not verbatim.
Yo, these crackers is crazy, bro. He said they about to make it.
Yeah, they about to go crazy on Twitter right now.
Look at this nigga.
Bell, Diddy's famous lines, take that. I don't know what's going on in jail right now, but hopefully it's not
probably loving that, right, Deli?
We'll see what happens there. But the racketeering thing, you've interviewed Sammy the Bull and Michael Francisco, and the list goes on and on and all. The whole RICO charges, the whole concept of racketeering is that you're in an illegitimate business, basically disguising as a real business, but it's actually fraudulent, bribery, extortion, fraud, money laundering, drug trafficking, embezzlement. What's the RICO? What's the racketeering, in your opinion, of what could potentially be going on with Diddy, just based on everyone you've interviewed?
Well, there's so many categories to it, right? I mean, you get to pick and choose. They get to pick and choose. The way they wrote this law allows them to go after people for different reasons. Okay, you pick and choose which one this is. He's in most of them. Yeah, he's in most of them. If you think about it, right, with the stories that's coming out. By the way, think about so Stephen A. Smith yesterday is doing a show with another guy that they have on, and the other guy says, this isn't just about Diddy. Diddy's life is on the line right now. And people, I mean, it's just at any point anything could happen to him. Wow. Forget about the fact that he's got a lot of risk on the line. Think about him, the comparison with him and Epstein, right? Here's a story. Meet Sean Diddy Combs' manipulator in chief, who was once compared to Ghislaine Maxwell. Did you see this story?
Black Epstein.
Let me read this to you.
Find that picture.
Christina Karam, chief of staff at Combs Enterprises and described as Diddy as his right hand, is alleged to be the manipulator in chief in federal investigations. Close source claims she knows everything about Combs' alleged sex trafficking activities. Although she's not been arrested or charged, the federal indictment accuses Combs of using high-ranking supervisors to facilitate and cover up the abuse, with Karam allegedly organizing freak-offs involving sex workers and raids on Diddy's mansion, seized narcotics, over 1,000 models. In a separate lawsuit, Little Rod, Karam is compared to Ghislaine Maxwell, to Sean Combs, Jeffrey Epstein, and accused of ordering sex workers for Combs. Little Rod also alleges she made staff carry drugs for Combs. Okay. At this point, everyone knows Diddy's done. This isn't about Diddy. This is about anybody and everybody that went to that house or the other one, LA or Miami, that did anything after having 3, 4, 5 drinks, and you went to a room and you don't know what happened. You don't know what's recorded. Those guys who went to those parties, they're all calling each other.
Oh, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
100%.
They're all calling each other saying, oh, shit.
Dude, you were at that party, right?
Yeah, you know what's going to, and by the way, all the people that are calling each other, then there is the last call. You know what the last call is? Who you're calling? Nobody. It's you and yourself. You're calling yourself and you're saying, oh, man, it's just you and Diddy. And then imagine the conversation that you're having, because Diddy's got the tape of what you did.
Oh, my God.
So imagine those politicians, the athletes. LeBron's party there many times.
Oh, so with Barack Obama and everybody.
Exactly. Imagine those guys who are sitting there saying, hey, we have to get those tapes at all costs, ASAP. Then, when they say, we have to get the tapes at all costs, here's the question. Who is we? Who is we when you say we have to get the tapes? Who's we?
What is the cost at all costs?
Hang on a second. Who is we?
All the people, all the higher ups.
Who is we? Like, let's just say all these Usher, all these people that have been to the freak out party. You have a clip of Usher at the freak out party, Robin, what he says?
Well, here he is talking about living with
this when he was a teen. Don't worry about this one. But so all these people that went there, right? So, when they say those people have the clip, say it's because this is typically how it will happen. Let's say this is one of the faces of the NBA.
Okay.
You're one of the faces of Hollywood.
Okay.
He's an incredible political leader on the left or the right or whoever, right?
Okay.
That person's a famous lawyer. This person's a singer. That person's a pastor. Say they have those clips. Number one, let's just go through it. If they have those clips. Number two, then they say who talks on their behalf.
The lawyers, their people.
If he's a celebrity, who talks on their behalf? Their agent, their lawyer.
Yeah.
So now who knows?
Agent, lawyer, publicist, all these people.
So now who owns you?
Oh my God, all of
your
them.
Agent, lawyer. Yeah. The agent, lawyer who say, we have to get these tapes. And they get on that call. Who are the we that gets the tapes? Who gets the tapes? It's not the agent and the lawyer. Who gets the tapes?
It's not the person.
Who gets the tapes? Who took this? Who went to this guy's house?
The feds.
The feds get the tapes. So now who knows? Agent, manager, publicist, lawyer,
Fed. Feds is gonna blackmail everybody.
Come on now.
Them niggas
Let's
is
go,
criminals,
Push.
nigga.
Let's go, Push.
They criminals, so they gonna blackmail everybody, especially if you're a politician. I need you to vote right or left.
Better right.
Now your vote is on another level. You're gonna lose your wife over this one.
Yo, former rapper Sean Poe jailed
This
in the
nigga look like Obama.
his brother. 1990s club shooting, attended by Diddy and Jennifer Lopez. Man, he speak out. He said he ruined his life.
This is someone who destroyed my life.
Former rapper Moses Shine Barrow is speaking out in
look like
Diddy
Obama, bro.
Combs' arrest and federal indictment.
Man,
Diddy's bad boy protege, Moses, served nearly a decade in
He
prison
took that
for a
money, bro. He
1999
ain't ruined your
nightclub
life. He
shooting
took
in
the
New
money.
York,
I don't
where
like
3
stuff like
people
that.
were injured.
Yeah,
Diddy
that's
attended
funny,
a party at the club
If you
with
took
his
the money,
then
bro,
girlfriend Jennifer
and
Lopez,
took
who
the
had
bid
also been
for that
arrested
nigga,
and
he didn't
accused
ruin you.
of
You were a
shooting.
politician
However,
right now.
during his trial, he said he fired the gun in self-defense and was acquitted of all charges. J-Lo was also arrested at the scene, was held for about 14 hours, but was released without being charged. Moses, who is now the leader of the opposition in the Belize House of Representatives, claims he took the fall for Diddy and is now reflecting on his incarceration, calling Diddy someone who quote, destroyed my life. In a press conference, the politician details their past relationship.
When I was a 18-year-old kid,
I nigga went from a
just
young
wanting to
street
do
thug
nothing other than make my
to
mother
a politician
proud
and
make Belize proud and
Yeah, and I don't
do
let
what
Shine get away.
all of us
bro.
want
That
to do.
nigga
Be
was a hood
recognized
nigga.
for our talent and
That's what I'm saying. He went
take
from the
over
hood
world.
shit to a politician.
It's easy to talk
I was
like how
defending
he is
him,
now.
and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me. And
Hey, he did, but look, bro, Puffy did do him wrong in that case, though. So you know, if you
was
crack
like,
open,
fuck that nigga.
if you crack it open, if you crack open that case, even you know, they speak on that. He it was like, I guess his back was against the wall. He better go and take that mill and take that 10 years bid. But that nigga Puffy didn't even give him his a lawyer or nothing. He had to get his own representative.
was defending him, and he turned around talent and take over the world. I was defending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison. So that is the context by which you must always describe that relationship. Yes, I forgave.
Oh yeah, he
Let us
rubbing
not
his hands
lose
like
sight
Birdman right
of
now.
what the
That
cold
nigga
hard
on
facts
shine.
are. This was not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life.
Moses, however, admits that in recent years, he only reunited with the bad boy mogul for investment purposes.
And for the better interest of Belize, because he was in a position at that time to give scholarships.
You needed that money!
I would
need that bag!
Deny attempting to bring the investment to Belize.
Now,
to
bro,
bring the
that don't make no
contributions
sense.
That's what I'm saying. He needed that money. I needed that money.
That's that stuff that I be talking about right there.
No,
bro.
that's
It's when
that's
somebody calls
bullshit,
themselves a
That's
victim.
slimy, right? That's
Yeah,
When you make
bullshit,
yourself
Sean.
a victim, but you hang around the shit, bro. How you gonna say this nigga ruined your life and then you go back to him? That was my thing with Cassie. Like, wait a minute, I know you had some time to drive away, and you steadily came back. Everybody's a victim. Everybody's a victim when you have the ability to leave. That tears me up right there.
Yo, let's we gonna bring up Freddie, what's your boy? Freddie P.
Yeah, Freddie P.
Freddie P. Before we
Hit
bring
that
him
like
up,
button, y'all.
before that, let's go into this little break, man. Gotta pay some bills, y'all bitches.
Let me tell y'all something. These peach cobbler egg rolls, they hitting. Bomb.
Club. Right, gang, let's really nail it this time. Here we go. A 1, a 2, 3, 4. Hey, little mom.
Yo, make sure y'all follow Lil Larry, man. All social media platforms.
Taking on instant, I'm out loading rounds. Smoke his brother, smoking his brother. Now we in the clouds. Played our freestyle in the courtroom. Brody lost his trial. Doing dope all around the kid, so she lost her child. See, this mafia way of living, it's just our lifestyle. It ain't no waiting, I'm impatient. Let's get busy right now, okay? Diamonds dancing, it's off a lick. I like to rob people. Keep it on me, unfortunately, I done shot people. Not legal, nigga, I'm a spinner. We are not equal, non-lethal. John Cena the poor, I could not see. Long live to leave it. Hood boy was quick to squeeze the trigger. If your son ever hungry, doggy, I kill for that nigga. That I'll post on with my killers, that is not my baby. Lately I've been focused on skill. I can't tell you what, just know the code word is DJing. That's a highlight play, buddy. We gon' replay it. Well known gorillas from my city, they know we famous. You ain't talking no money, get in line and keep waiting, keep hating. I promise it's coming, little Larry, be patient. I had to cut this bitch off, she got feelings and tats. I'll burn this motherfucker down to the ground, to the building collapse. That shit weak and I'm blowing this cap. 5.56 fly out ARP, ain't no hope. You speaking on my dead, it's okay, you for sure getting smacked. Don't need a microphone, but you know it's for solely a rap. Big eye busters, the enemies is for sure getting back. Don't believe none of your story, that shit make believe. 2 2 3s, you ain't ducking nothing, this can shoot through trees. Cold word, mental cycle, I came to make a pussy bleed. It ain't a bitch on this earth, I'm gonna never leave. I tell how they ever run up on me, shit, I ain't having it. You sure not a killer, we heard you did that shit on accident. I told these niggas I'm from Gorilla Gang Mafia. Yo, BM keep watching me, tell her put down them binoculars. I beef with the whole city, get fucked out being popular. Not affiliated with none of my people, so we robbing. I get busy with two, and they start calling me the problem solver. I'm a real life stalker, don't worry, twin, that's on my car. Hey, why you dissing me on the net? We from the same city. Always leave a house with it on me, yes, it came with me. Trying to catch a body, you should not.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
So you know I got it on stage.
Big Nutter 804.
No home, kill a nigga playing with my bro.
Pushy.push. TikTok. Pushy. Push. YouTube, y'all.
If it get tricky, shit, I'm passing. It's time to pass on the house. If you can lie dead in my face, I can smack you dead. No mouth off this pistol. I don't believe you gon' shoot.
Pull up, roll up, get blow, man.
Dog went to it. Been a couple times they had me. Fortunately, they flew it. Trying to keep my mind inside of my head. Cause usually I lose. You think you really gon' touch me? You must be motherfucking stupid. Chop a bigger dispute. You get a boner. Call it Fernand, that's my mafia twin from Jordan Downs. Raise a finger, that's on gorillas, bitches going down. You politicking on instant, I'm out loading rounds. Smoke his brother, smoking his brother, now we in the clouds. Played our freestyle in the courtroom, Brody lost his trial.
Hey, let's get to these details, man. They saying that they got about 13 disturbing details, man. I know y'all heard some of them. Get to this.
Hearing allegations that we see in this indictment.
Rooms loads a complete serving of fruits, veggies, adaptogens, vitamins, minerals, super much.
Here, in a racketeering case, there are numerous predicate crimes. These are underlying crimes that Combs is not specifically charged with, like arson or kidnapping or forced labor, but they are crimes under the umbrella of the larger criminal enterprise. By the way, I should tell you, the racketeering allegations that we see in this indictment are very consistent with the allegations put forward by Rodney Little Rod Jones, Combs' former producer, who was one of the people that filed a sexual assault lawsuit against him and said there were violations of racketeering law. In fact, although no one is specifically named in this indictment, you can kind of see who those alleged victims of Combs are, their allegations, that they were the basis for the charges here, especially Cassandra Ventura, because we all know that when that video back in 2016 was released by CNN a few months ago of Sean Combs purportedly beating Cassandra Ventura in a hotel elevator bank, that was publicized for the whole world to see, and he apologized for on Instagram. That is mentioned specifically in this indictment. Now, reading from the indictment, it says, quote, the defendant and others known and unknown participated in unlawful and other activities related to the conduct of the Combs Enterprises affairs. These individuals included certain Combs business employees, such as members of Combs security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and high-ranking supervisors, as well as other close associates of Combs. Now, one of the most startling examples of Combs' alleged control over those around him came from the description of apparent sex parties called freak-offs. This is something that Ventura and others alleged in their lawsuits. What are they? Well, the indictment says Combs and other members and associates of the Combs enterprise wielded the power and prestige of Combs' role at the Combs business to intimidate, threaten, and lure female victims into Combs' orbit, often under the pretense of a romantic relationship. Combs then used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers that Combs referred to as, among other things, freak-offs. Freak-offs were elaborate and produced sex performances that Combs arranged, directed. I'm not going to say the next part, basically.
Man, that nigga was... What the fuck was wrong? All he had to do was open the porn, Jane. Fuck wrong with Diddy, man.
Combs Enterprise
Say that again.
All he had to do was open a porn site. What the fuck wrong with Diddy?
Man, he could have had him a little agency popping off.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Whatever,
like,
you know.
Some wild
I mean,
monster shit.
They got bordellos all over, man. All over the country, bro. They got all these type of sex party things going all over, man. He could have did it more legitimate. But like we was talking about earlier, he got some tapes of some powerful people on there.
Some powerful people for shit show, and they want them tapes.
Transported and caused to be transported commercial sex workers across state lines and internationally. Freak-offs occurred regularly, sometimes lasted multiple days, and often involved multiple commercial sex workers. So this is also kind of a flavor of the sex trafficking charge, which we'll get to a little bit later. During freak-offs, Combs distributed a variety of controlled substances to victims, in part to keep the victims obedient and compliant. Sometimes, unbeknownst to the victims, Combs kept videos he filmed of victims engaging in sex acts with commercial sex workers. After freak-offs...
You gotta think, bro. This nigga had videotape going on, giving niggas drugs and put, hey, here we go.
Lube, very well.
We got lube in that room right there. Go get. We got 1,000 worth of shit. Go over there. Get that. Take that. He got all that shit over there. Like,
Damn,
we saw the video. It's just people all over the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wild nigga did it. You're a wild nigga, dog.
You see the white boy. He was passed out. He probably was on one of them pills and shit. Like, oh,
man,
shit.
what? Yeah, this what happened when you come to a Diddy party. Look, you saw that nigga, bro. I thought his head was in between somebody.
Man, pause, but yeah.
Pause. No Diddy.
And the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use. The indictment then provides more details about what Combs expected his employees to do before, during, and after these sessions.
Now, Combs did not do this all on his own. As I mentioned, Combs has been charged with RICO conspiracy. He used his business and employees of that business and other close associates to get his way. Those individuals allegedly included high-ranking supervisors in the business, personal assistants, security staff, and household staff. The indictment alleges that those individuals facilitated the freak-offs. They booked the hotel rooms and stocked them with the supplies, including drugs, baby oil, personal lubricant, extra linens, and lighting. When the hotel rooms got damaged, they helped clean it up. They arranged for victims and commercial sex workers to travel for the freak-offs, and they delivered large quantities of cash to Combs to pay for the commercial sex workers.
According to the indictment, in or about March of 2024, during searches of Combs' residences in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California law enforcement seized various freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant.
Are you looking to establish your business using an address other than your home? Wish you had
involved in this shit, bro.
Physical evidence here to prove these claims. Now, federal prosecutors allege that Combs used the threat of violence as well as actual assault to keep his alleged victims in line. The indictment reads, quote, Combs maintained control over his victims through, among other things,
I hear it, bro, but,
career opportunities, financial support,
everybody got paid,
including tracking their,
and I just think he did take advantage, but I don't know, bro. I mean, he's just a freaky ass nigga.
It's just a freaky ass nigga, bro. Like that's.
But I'm saying if y'all not getting him on the murder and all the other stuff, y'all getting him on baby oil, lubricant. You keep hearing them talk about that,
right?
You know,
yeah, that shit just keep coming out.
Paid, I'm saying, and then you hearing about people who got paid, but he didn't treat them right. You know, he paid me, but he made me stay longer and do extra things. I'm like, you're a grown dude. You chose to come. You got paid, and then you got manipulated. And I guess the DA gonna look past that. Just like get this nigga for Cassie, get this nigga for Kim Porter, not doggone lubricant, bro. Like this, you don't. I don't know.
Well, it all depends. We all see what's going, how this case gonna unravel. And there's other people gonna be called. You got your boy, was it Freddie P from the Bad Boy?
I'm just saying, ain't nobody got no video of him doing something wrong outside of the Cassie kick. Like everybody just walk up with a story of he did this to me. Y'all ain't got no film, nobody. I mean,
Diddy got all the film.
That one flipped out.
He got all the film, right?
He got all the film, and that's the only thing where it becomes like. He say, she say, he'll deny it. How do you prove it? You know, that's the only type of thing where I'm like, I think he's gonna get some time, but I don't know if you can give him life.
I don't think he can get life, man. He ain't gonna get life for that shit. You get life for that shit. Like you said, ain't no murder.
Yeah, they're not screaming the murder, even though you know him connected to it. I mean, the thing you were showing a little earlier, the dude who killed the dude's mom. You know what I'm saying? The one where the dude killed the dude's mom. That dude got 25 years, bro. And homeboy felt like it wasn't enough. Okay, if y'all not doing no murders on Diddy, and you're only doing that he took grown-ups and moved them around, I don't know. I don't know.
Let's get to this. Freddie P got some shit. Hey, shout out to Art of Dialogue, man. Make sure y'all go to the channel, run them numbers up. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to this page. Subscribe to the homie Big Nutter. Pushy.push, man. Follow the movement.
They can put Chopper underground. They can high puff. But it's just long overdue. Like, for a while, it made me kind of question, like, man, you know, it's to the point where it felt like they forced the feds to do their job. He forced the feds to do their job because if they didn't do it, everybody looking at them like, what, do you motherfuckers exist? You know what I'm saying? Like, he done got away with too much, but you got to understand this, right? A lot of stuff Puffy going through, and I don't wish bad on him. Like, before this transpired, I had a lot of hatred toward him, but it was about financial reasons. When it comes to this subject, it's very sensitive to me because there's a lot of victims in here. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's still somebody's father. You know what I'm saying? So, but we make our own bed, man. And for a long time, a lot of people, I want him to understand that a lot of people was hurt because you couldn't live your truth. Everything he going through right now is because he couldn't let go. He couldn't let go having a position of power over street niggas and also being who he is. The more who he was, he had to show more aggression. That's like when I sucked my thumb. When I grew up, the reason people might think I'm tough is transpired because when I was in a place to suck my thumb, I knew I had to go extra hard for you to know not to play with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it made me turn into somebody else because you might take a perception of me sucking my thumb. You might think I'm soft, you might think I'm gay, anything, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like with him. If people know his secrets, because believe one thing about it, you know, and that's with all these rappers. Somebody know your secrets. You might be you and Puffy get, you know, because Puffy, I can imagine he approach these guys who going through financial situations, these rappers who get themselves start making a lot of money, then when things don't be hot no more, you fall back on people like him. He prey on you. And what he do is he offer you things to keep up a lifestyle. You can imagine Puffy, Playboy. Playboy, don't worry about that, man. I can get us, come on me to the island, Playboy, come chill with me. Won't be no security guard, no nothing, won't nobody know about your business. Hey, don't worry about that, I'll wire that, Playboy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of rappers out here that got secrets because they fell into those situations with Puffy.
I don't want to live 9 to 5, paycheck to paycheck.
I wish I would have known this.
Yo, that's the point. That's the point right there.
And I know this personally. Like, I know personally, but like I say, a lot of stuff that I know, like I knew a lot of stuff that came out this week we was talking about. I was like, man, I've been knew that. I've been knew about the girl that came out. She was just afraid to tell her story for a long time. Like, I knew, when you're in a circle, like the band is like a, you know what I'm saying? So things that transpired in their band, because they work with people that we work with, you know what I'm saying? It gets back to us. And not only that, I've been on the phone call and hear people explaining their situation, crying about, you know, a situation. And it only gonna get worse. Like I was telling people, like, it's hard to say because I don't want to spoil what's coming up, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say this, like I said. It gets deeper and deeper.
He says more gonna be more shit coming, y'all.
The more intriguing the story gonna be. All I want to tell people is,
you know what's
when
crazy,
that Netflix series come out, there's a rapper coming out with a Netflix series. I won't say no name. I don't want to spoil it for him. I'm not a friend of his. I don't want to, you know, spoil something he got going on. But I will say this: he's doing a phenomenal job.
He get
to the point where I was in awe. You get what I'm saying? I was presented an opportunity to work with him, but
you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, the money wasn't enough for me to leave my couch. But he's doing a phenomenal job, man. There's so many people that's hurt behind his screen. So many people that got so many guys that can't come out because of their envy. You know what I'm saying? That'll make your eyes go like, whoa. I know about the slams, the Stevie J's. I know I'm in the circle. I know about y'all. Y'all confirmed. You don't got, but see, even with Stevie J, you know, when you got secrets out there of a lifestyle, and you know the lifestyle you really living, it's a community out there that really know you. You can't hide from them. You can come play tough to us. We don't hear nothing about it. We don't hang around the same crowds. They know you. They know what you and Puffy was going on. Not just Stevie J. I'm just saying anybody. If you're in that community and you trying to hide something, you can hide it from the street dudes and the thugs and the regular, but they know you. And that's what a lot of rappers was facing. That's why a lot of them can't defend themselves. You hear them? They can't really say no because they know somebody know you. Somebody know for a fact. Somebody was there with y'all. Somebody he confided in, like as a best friend. You know what I'm saying? That know these rapper secrets. You can imagine being propositioned by Puffy like that, though. Like, you f***ed up. And he could fly you to a private island and get rid of the security and give you, wire you $1 million or 20, or make sure that you get this endorsement deal. That's how easy it is for him to gain leverage over people. Come on, man, you got $1,000.
Doing the same shit that they've been doing in the industry for years.
Look, bro, if you think about it,
my boy, that's a lot of money.
A lot of motherfuckers, right?
I was like,
if he has pull like that, that's how you know it's deep.
Yeah. Because if he's not wiring you the money. It's like one thing that used to mess me up a long time ago, bro. When Bush was running in power, I seen Kanye West hanging around John Ashcroft, and he's like the military part of that Bush's team, and it fucked me up because I was like, bro, what is Kanye doing around the president's military advisors? He's hanging. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, regardless, Hollywood and the government, they all work hand in hand. You know, like the dirty shit that we see, even with Puffy doing, my nigga, I guarantee you it goes all the way to hell up. And he's just a scapegoat. He's just a scapegoat.
Yeah, copyright disclaimer. Under the section of 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is only use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringement. Hey, we just here to educate. What y'all think? Y'all let us know in the comments. Hit me. Let me know. Let us know what y'all want us to react to, because we're going to give you the reactions. Whatever's on YouTube, whatever's on the internet, and it's crazy enough to come across our eyes. We got Brother Push, got Big Nut and myself, and others. We going to talk about it. Don't get your panties in a bunch, man. So Freddie P, like, yeah, he saw this all along. Now, he got his issues with Diddy. You know, he said it, financial, but he knew about like a lot of that shit. I guess he saw some shit as well. He said a lot of niggas is just scared to come out. Do y'all think it's gonna be other rappers that's gonna be exposed in this cases?
For shit show. As time go on, some shit will come out.